The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Evil is on board. Powerful evil.
We call him Dracula.
Right. What the heck?
The Demeter.
Okay, good.
On charter from Romania to London.
Is that the Onion Knight?
Shipping
Yeah, it is.
private crates. Contents unknown. Out at sea with no land in sight.
This here is Clemens.
Yeah,
He's a
production
doctor.
values.
You dress like a
Good.
learned man.
University of Cambridge. I know my way around the boat.
Our charter has agreed to pay a bonus for timely arrival in London.
Let me show you the ship. This here is Huckleberry.
Huckleberry, huh?
We don't come with like this to give the use clear.
They
Demeter's
know.
a fine boat, no doubt.
So it's transferring Dracula in crates of soil from the original story, right?
Something ripped apart the animals.
All the livestock.
This looks like a bite.
Search the ship.
David Dastmalchian.
Everywhere.
Oh, man. So yeah, this is a different angle, and I'm digging it, man.
Powerful
Can
evil.
you see him? Is he up there? Yeah, there you go. Oh. Okay. So they knock on the wood to let... Ooh.
In the night, it drinks our blood. He is.
You know that's going to come into play, right? Them knocking
We
on
call him
the ship.
Dracula.
Dracula. And of course, you know what happens in the story. They
Did you see the size of that bloody thing?
I'm gonna kill the cursed thing.
He is
Oh.
on this ship, which means we will never leave it.
interesting design.
Evil is real. May God have mercy on us all.
Wow. Okay. I'm digging it, man. The Last Voyage. August 11th. August 11th. Yeah. This looks good. Was that Liam Cunningham? Yeah, it was. Dracula sucks. Well, and in Bram Stoker's Dracula, Francis Ford Coppola's, we only saw this part in glimpses. But if you don't know anything about the story of Dracula, like Bram Stoker's Dracula, a lot of that book was told like in like short form, like entries in diaries and stuff like that, and excerpts from like the captain's log of the Demeter and stuff like that, where they were taking accounts of like, you know, weird things on the ship, killing things. And if you know this story, then you know how this story ends. Yeah, cool, man. Cool. Let's see what people are saying about it in the comment section. Good to see Corey Pop back in the scene. Who the heck is Corey Pop? We'll take a look at the IMDb here in just a second. I haven't seen much other marketing for this, but I wonder if keeping Dracula secret wouldn't have been better. No, it wouldn't have been. You got it. As much as you would like to try to keep that as like a secret, as soon as you say Demeter, then you kind of like exposed yourself to it, right? Yeah, that angle, it rarely plays. They tried that before with that Blair Witch sequel or reboot. It was at first it was just called The Forest. They were trying to keep it a secret that it was a Blair Witch reboot. And it just didn't work because you lost all momentum from your marketing, right? It's kind of, people were saying it in the comments, oh, this just looks like a Blair Witch ripoff. Well, it is a Blair Witch movie after all. So they can't do that with Dracula. They can't. Dracula's name is the IP that people will want to come to see, right? It feels like this trailer showed us everything from the movie. What? Well, if you know the story of Dracula, if you've seen... you know, that Francis Ford Coppola movie, then you kind of know what happens on the boat anyway. Yeah. Wow, they really pulled out this full story from what was basically a small part of the book. Yeah, I think it was just the captain's log that was pulled. But like the concept is great. Like, yeah, a bunch of people on the boat and some creature is slowly picking people off. Like the production values in this looks fairly impressive. When I first heard of this project, I was kind of under the impression that it was going to be kind of like a lower budget kind of attempt at it, where it'd be like very, very B movie ish, but it looks like it's well done, like the graphics, CGI and stuff. There's David Dastmalchian, right? The shots of the boat, wide shots. I want to see if I can pull up one of them. Shot of Dracula there standing. That all looks great. And there's David Dastmalchian again. Yeah, like all this stuff. Looks good, man. And hey, you're going to be with the Onion Knight, so that's cool in my books. Let's go over the IMDb. Let's see what's over there. The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Based on a single chapter, The Captain's Log, yeah, from Bram Stoker's classic novel. Yeah. Who else is in this? David Dastmalchian is Wojciech, Liam Cunningham, Corey Hawkins. Who was the name that somebody was saying? Something Pop? Is that what they said? I don't see Pop. Anybody here with the last name Pop? So maybe it's an inside thing that I'm just not getting. Who plays Dracula? Javier Botet. Javier Botet. What else has he been in? He's probably going to have a lot of makeup on. I don't think he's going to have like his human form. Don't Listen. Oh, he was in Don't Listen. I like that movie. 2020. That was a Spanish movie, wasn't it? Queen of Lizards. Nothing else jumps out at me there with his resume. Creepers. Don't Listen, I think, is on Netflix, if this is the right movie I'm thinking about. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Where a bunch of like paranormal researchers go to this house, and it's kind of like, well, it's suspected of being like haunted, and these paranormal researchers try to debunk it, but then it turns out to be real. Actually, I liked it. It's Spanish, but it introduced me to her, which I don't see in. I wish I saw more of her. Ana Fernandez. Why doesn't she have her picture up there? Yeah, but she's a good actress. Anyway, that's a little bit digressing from the Last Voyage of the Demeter. What did you guys think about that trailer? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. I thought it was pretty cool. We'll talk about it more on the Weekend Horror Weekly Roundup show for sure. Argos says Morbius kind of pay tribute, ripped off the Demeter storyline. Did it? Corey Hawkins would be the Corey Pop referred to, maybe. Oh, from the comments, Corey Hawkins.